All right, Shalom. I want to start off by saying barak the Yahawah, barak the Yahawashi, barak the Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who taught me this truth and continue to teach and rule well. Shalom to you, Confusion of Faith brothers, all across the four corners, man, who are bringing out this word in sincerity and in faith, risking your lives and your freedom to do so, man. Call hello, Yahawah Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, Barak Thumb to the sincere and the hopeful elect. And this is out of Free Beacon, all right? Iran space launch is a cover for a test of nuclear-capable missile tech, the U.S. has determined. Now, if this wasn't true, they wouldn't have put this on here, man. You see, one of the greatest devices that Esau has is his media. Because the media is trying to say that Iran has deemed themselves unfit to inhabit the earth, man. Which really, Esau just trying to take out Iran because the Ishmaelites over there are a threat to Esau's way of life, man. And ultimately, this is all spiritual, man. It says Pompeo says U.S. withdrawal from Syria will not impact military effort to thwart Iranian terrorism. And yeah, it will. With Esau, man, he's always 3 steps ahead when it comes to anything militarily. Just about everything. He's always 3, 4, 5 steps ahead. You know what I mean? But the men of the Lord are 7 steps ahead. And, for you for you brothers who know what I mean, we are 7 steps ahead, man. We are a complete number of steps ahead. We are 7,777 steps ahead. And the Wadi Ba'ashem Yahawashi for showing us that, man. That no matter what these guys do, they can fly around in these private planes, go here and go there. Hey, the men of the Lord are going to keep prophesying against them and prophesy their downfall. It says, this is out of Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. The United States has determined that Iran's planned launch of satellites into space is actually a cover for the regime's continued testing of advanced missile technology capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. Right? Secretary of State Mike Pompeo told the Washington Free Beacon on Saturday. So this is not hearsay. This is coming from the Secretary of State, right? It says ahead of private meetings with Gulf state officials regarding Tehran's ongoing support for quote-unquote terrorist groups, which those are just wicked-ass Ishmaelites, which they're serving their purpose by doing all that wicked shit, and all these people are serving their purpose. They're the wicked, right? And it says here, Iranian officials, the U.S. estimates, are gearing up to launch multiple satellites into space in the coming days, stoking concern. The IR is using these space launches as a ruse to test intercontinental ballistic missile technology, ICBMs, according to Pompeo, who held a small briefing with reporters in Abu Dhabi. So he's out in the UAE talking about the fact that Iran is starting to test nuclear missiles, It says, the test firing of ICBM technology violates United Nations statutes barring such activity, which Esau Edom, right, has violated every treaty he's ever come across. So we don't want to hear all that no more. Everybody wants to cry for the so-called white man. Oh, we don't deserve this. What did we do? Well, look at what the fuck you've done. You know what I mean? Look at what you've done to the whole world. And now that all this is rearing its ugly head, now all of a sudden Esau is trying to play the victim, man. Well, and you're not going to play the victim. You're going to get bombarded by nukes, and then you're going into slavery, man. And we're not going to sit and cry for Esau. We don't need to. You know what I mean? It's not necessary. You guys are going down, and they know that. That's why these elite are scared. And you average, everyday, peon Edomites are scared too. That's why you had Bucktooth Billy Bob and the other guy talking about they're going GMS coon hunting. Well, guess what? Very soon, we gonna go Edomite hunting, man. Straight like that. We gonna go Edomite hunting. And it says, right here, according to Pompeo, who described Iran's actions as provocative and said the Trump administration will rally nations to hold Iran accountable for this nuclear-related work. Yeah, so he's going to have the other nations, right? Certain parts of the EU, certain parts of NATO, certain parts of the UN, right? All to go against Iran. You see, because these other nations is America's bodyguards, you know. It's much like a whore. You know, you see, America is a whore. Now, for the men of Judah, you know, you so-called Negroes, me, myself, as a Judite, I know that so-called black women are notorious for getting black men jumped. You know, you may you may have a woman that you know that you used to deal with or something like that. And her threat usually is, oh, I'm going to go get my cousin, right? But what's worse than having a woman go get her cousin? She'll go and get Tyrone from up the block. She'll go get Jerome, who she used to fuck with. She'll get 3, 4, 5 niggas, you know, to run up on you. And you see, that's what America is doing. America is gathering all the nations that she slept with. She's gathering them together to go against Iran. You see, because Iran don't want to sleep with the great whore, man. Iran knows that that America is this dirty, festering whores with STDs and blue waffle and all that. So Iran is like, no, we getting rid of this hoe. We getting her off the block. We're tired of her. We've seen her for too long. And she's decked in gold and silver and everything. And we got to get this hoe off the street, man. And for that, America is trying to rally up the troops. And we don't feel sorry for you Edomites, man. And that's for you, not just you Edomites in America. We don't feel sorry for any of you Edomites all around the world, man. Because you never gave a damn about Jake. When Jake was hurt, when Jake was down, where were these nations, man? They were enjoying the fruits of Jacob's labor. And for that, man, y'all are gonna work in the fields, man. And it says, you'll see in a handful of days the Iranians intend to launch a space launch vehicle, Pompeo said in response to questions from the Free Beacon. The claim is that it is to put some satellites in the air. The truth is this will be another step in their understanding of how it is you can launch an intercontinental ballistic missile. And y'all launch them. So how come Iran can't practice launching them? You devils launch them all damn day. Oh, now look, now they bringing up resolutions. It says the whole world needs to come together to oppose that. Yeah, and ain't nobody coming to help you. Ain't nobody coming to help you. None of y'all, man. Because you people have decided that y'all are going to go against Iran. The average Jake, we don't want to go to Iran, right? It's you devils. It's you devils that want to go over there. And it says, Pompeo said. So Pompeo, once again, that's what he said. That the whole world needs to come together to oppose that. Confirming that administration's view that this type of test violates UN Security Council Resolution 2231, which calls upon Iran to stop its ongoing tests of various types of advanced ballistic missiles. What about you guys? What about the U.S. military? What about the Israeli military? What about the Saudi Arabian military? Y'all are always testing these missiles. So, shit, what about India? What about Pakistan? Y'all are testing these missiles and doing all this, yet all of a sudden, Iran starts doing missiles, and y'all want to get on them, man. Which you know, forget them Persians too. We don't deal with them Persians. We don't deal with the Ishmaelites over there, you know. But this is hypocrisy at its worst, man. Here it is. You got Esau with the greatest destructive tech on the planet, and they launch, and Iran launches one satellite, and now everybody's up in arms. Oh, we got to stop this. Which it ain't no stopping it, because the spirit is put on these people, man. And it says, Pompeo in the UAE during the second leg of a week-long trek across the region signaled that the Trump administration is relying on Middle Eastern nations to join the United States in stymieing Iran's intervention across the region, including in Syria, Yemen, and elsewhere. It says that Pompeo will also travel to Qatar, an Iranian ally that also enjoys American military support. Qatar's alignment with Tehran has been a source of consternation in Washington, D.C., and it appears Pompeo will be seeking to disrupt that alliance during his high-level meetings here. So, people are joining up with Iran like, hey, we agree. Basically they're just talking about their plan. Look at this devil, man. It says, but more broadly than that, the campaign to create a better world to allow the Iranian people to have opportunity and democracy has lots of pieces to it. Economic, which they're destroying the economic outlook of that place through sanctions. Financial, which, hey, Iran doesn't really deal with the American dollar, so that's another way they try to bleed them out. And diplomatic, for sure. Yeah, because they're trying to change the whole policy of Iran, and Iran ain't having it. Yeah, but, I'm just going to read this couple of precepts and be done with the video. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. Yes, you people have lied and robbed this whole time. The prey departeth not, so we still stuck here, having to deal with this. We don't even want democracy here, and you want to spread it. You want to spread it to Iran. The noise of a whip, and the noise of the rattling of wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. Yeah, which are those chariots of the Most High. The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. All right, so that's those missiles. And it says, and there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, as there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. So there's going to be a shit ton of them. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot. Yeah, because America is the number one hoe. America is the number one bitch, man. And it says the mistress of witchcrafts. Yeah, because America is number one in quote-unquote media. Number one in covering up damn near everything. It says that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcrafts. Yeah, because you've destroyed everything, man. Even a man and his heritage. This is the last two. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts. So he's against you Edomites, man, and you heathen nations. And I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. So at one point they're going to realize who Yahawashi is and what he's come to do, man. It says, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. So yeah, you're going to be like a lion in a cage at the zoo. You're not going to be able to do anything. We're going to look upon you as gazing stock, man. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste. Who will bemoan her? Whence shall I seek comforters for thee? And there are no comforters coming for y'all, man. You can try to change up policy. You can try to have resolutions, but you will not stop the word of Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem Rachakwadash. You will not stop that from coming to fruition, man. These Edomites are going to try to stop it, but the men of the Lord understand that this is prophecy taking place, man. And the water Yahawah, man, for showing us such this is so beautiful. Every day is so beautiful, man, to see these things coming together, man. So if you are a man of the Lord, you know what I mean? If you are from the line of Israel, man, and you are a man, you need to get into this thing, man, because this is the ultimate the ultimate ticket. We're about to get out of here, man, soon. This is not like we're going to be here 20, 30 years. No, this is soon, man. And the water Yahawah Ba'Hashem Yahawashi. Barak atha Yahawah ba'Hashem Yahawashi, man, because we never thought we would have this understanding. And look at us, due to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and through the understanding, man, and mostly through the Spirit, man, we have been given the right to even look at the book, to even decipher the book is a blessing. To even read these articles and understand them is just, it's the biggest blessing in the world. So call halal, halayim la, Yahawah ba'Hashem Yahawashi, ba'Hashem Arkakwadash, and shalom to the sincere and hopeful elect.